Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. And the Blazers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. From the gun, there he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. You're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
And the Owls will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So UAB's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Selling the fake. In the backfield, it's Klein. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Firing deep. It's caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big 1st down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a 1st down, but you've got to make tackle.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Klein. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Touchdown, Blazers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive, someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And this drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run it. Got the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Caught over the middle. It's Gomez. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Right side, it's Mitchell. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Owls headed quickly to the line.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football, and guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play way to the 42-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Quickly complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the wideout. The play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Clyde. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense all over him.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. At the 35, he's open. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking for running room. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, pressure's coming. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Left side is Gomez. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Another great third down for this offense, man. They put themselves in some positions where they've got to execute, they've got to be good, and man, have they. That is the most crucial down coaches will talk about. Got to be great on third down, and so far they have.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Second and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Klein. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Klein. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the screen.
There he goes! Inside the 30. Touchdown, UAB. Great job by the back on the option. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense offense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it up.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Blazers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. Run ends there.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Spins away from the defense. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. There's some room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his man on the RPO. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Makes the grab. Touchdown, UAB. That one will give them the lead.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Right side, it's Mitchell. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw on 3rd. Complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play.
Snags it and he's open. The 30. He's at the touchdown. Owls. They move on top here on the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide right, it's Klein. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Caught on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Keep it on the ground. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Right up. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Blazers want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snapped it, he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the defense. He makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And the Blazers have this offense rolling.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw again. Rush right in his face. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for a big gain. It's a big stride inside the 10. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in this 1st and goal. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He's brought down at the 6th of the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to pass. He wants it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Driven back.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll